Uh-oh, it's a waffler. He's going to get kicked. No, I'm going to sit up. Need to get up there quick. It's going to rain. Oh, it is raining. Ah.
The radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain.
What's the race going to be like? Dry. Yeah.
Okay, there are only a few cars out on track. We should consider getting out there.
As well, Mac has also started his lap but has invalidated already. That was pretty early from a Mac perspective. And Tom is obviously going to set that purple first sector because he's the first man who will come across the line. Unless he invalidates, of course. But it's going to be quite crucial if he does get that lap in. And comes down the back straight where the DRS was going to be planned to be, but it got removed about 1 week before the actual Grand Prix Real Life for 2022. Tom has set another purple sector, which was the middle sector. Tom's just got this final sector. He's got a Ferrari in the way.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
So slow. Not too sure. It's either go slow or spray and pay. There's a Ferrari behind one another. So Tom is now going to come round the final corner. Is it going to be any good for his first lap? It's going to be a 26.875. Pretty decent lap there. Here comes the Alfa now. Can he beat from the top side? No, it's been far off. It's 27.340 for the Alfa now. In the other Alfa now. To the last sector, which you might go to another. He's very far off the time. Conway Ross and his teammate. It's very far for this will be like 40, 41, 40. Not bad. Brian Taylor in the Ferrari. This is a good one. I think he's on the last for Grosler, who's going on a lap himself, who's doing a respective 50.2, that is second, that's over with the short combo across middle sector. And a little bit slidey coming out of the chicane. Now, what is this last sector going to do? Is overall time. It's going to be so crucial to gain so much time in that last sector. Because then it always brings up your final lap time as it now comes around the penultimate corner. And the final corner onto the pit straight where the finish start straight is. And now what's it going to be? It's nowhere near top. It's 27.886 for the Ferrari. Jonathan Cox went 27.988. Obviously Red Bull is on 46. But no one's touching Tom's time at the minute. The closest is Alfa Romeo and Dylan. Max there to see what he's perception. He's got to be close on that. He's in no question. He might come round the final corner. He's a very decent exit there. Around the final corner, he's got to tackle those. He's definitely not been touching Tom's time after that mistake. But it's come through ahead of Grosler. It's 27.649. Chartman, who's talked about recently, coming into Tier 1 with the reserve, which we get into continuously. I mean, okay, there's also better than Tier 2 at the moment. But 7.8 in the first sector from Chartman. In the normally doing a wheel to do Tier 2. So down by to get to 2 minutes 7. That's obviously not with the track. Very hard to get it right in the first sector. So what we can do is we get a 31.5 in the first sector. So we've got George and Monan, they're now out onto the track. And then the quick moment just real quickly in the first sector. So we've got our on this man Chartman as we go. He's over there a few times, so it's clear what to do. And he's keeping up to go too well, but Sunday Cox clearly goes about 9 tenths ahead of the third, between 9 tenths and 1 second. With the big gap for third goes quick up. But what can Chartman do? Just ahead of 1 foot, not bad there from the Alpine. We'll see what Merman can do then. It's at 50.2 in the middle sector coming through the chicane. And now the exit, giving a good exit. George is behind him as well, so George needs to slow down a little bit from there on because he's currently on his lap. He doesn't want to intervene at all, whether it's slow or not. But anyway, at the moment, I'm going to come around the last few corners. Alright, let's make the corner clean perhaps. With a very good exit. And I feel we might get the best out of his lap time. It's a bit shaky, just down a little bit, but it's going to be at 29.066. Jack Panda is back for the season. I didn't realise. But anyway, he's back. Welcome back, Panda. You're trying to
So we're looking at another 5, maybe 10 minutes of this race. Inter's on the best time now.
Fall down the keep an eye in just a few moments' time. And then got Jonathan Cox and Tombo Cox go into the pit lane and double stack in. 3 mile only race qualifying, not really too much for any of the drivers. Go both back out on an outlap. Jack and Panda have started their laps, their first laps qualifying the season. George then is going through the back straight at the end of the middle sector. The 51.0, that is not touching distance to Tom. I don't think anyone's going to touch Tom in this qualifying session, unfortunately, but George anyway is going through the middle sector. So we're moving through right-hander, and we're going through the second right-hander. Very easy to spin on the exit. Very easy to spin at any corner into that.
Now in P7.
At the exit, the penultimate corner. It's not going to be anywhere close to time. 29.5, that's the 11 behind Spray. Jack and Panda then. So quite close to that. Max also quite close behind Jack. I think there might be a bit of slipstream. Actually no, because Jack is ahead of Max, so Ambulance is going to come around the final sector. This is very important now. She needs to get the whole sector to the finish line. No DRS obviously, it's down in the pit straight. We'll see what it is. Welcome back Panda, and it's 28.4. Jack goes to 4 and on 99. So it's not looking close towards Tom and Philip, but them two are just raising the roof at the moment. The top two, there are 7 tenths in between each other, but Lonely's got 3 tenths, so not very close. Charlie actually got himself up into people ahead of Jack. Ian goes into people, smashing up there from the good as well. In that half an hour, turn 1, we're doing it.
It looks like we're running on dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Seems to be struggling. We'll see what he can do with his eyes for final corner. Is it going to be an improvement? It needs to be a big improvement. And it's P4 for Europe. Very good luck there from Mercedes. There's also time for another lap there. I know he's on a hot lap, so he's going to go there. Strike, 32.13, not his expectations, goes slowly into P2, smashing up there, top of the roll, 26.5, that's close. Someone had big time in this qualifying session, and we're 30 left on the clock, so looks like it's looking very fast in the qualifying session. Strike has messed up his last once again, although it's just again saying that he's on a lap, but he's just on an out lap, I think. That's the way it's on. But see what Nathan Hobson is. It's 6.5. That's nowhere near improvement. Charlton is not going to improve. Most of those invalidated. Is Tom going to be brave and stand a bit? I don't think so. One kid, I'll be back now. Really well done example actually. And the technically turns 4 and 5. Which is in the fair play. He's got a little bit wide, supposed to invalidate there, very lucky boy. Sure, he's got to invalidate now, he's keeping it on the limit, and now he's 5 tenths up on his first sector. He might have gone for the dry settle. You can see the track is drying up pretty slowly. But spray play, oh, is it the ball? Is damage even on? That is the main question. If spray play has messed up his lap this time. So we've got those 2 tenths up on the middle sector. Ball goes quickest with a 126.
Seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
Finally beating Tom in this qualifying session. So we can continue to get a very good end sector. The is good to try and qualify with some straight on speed. So he gets further up into that top 10. What's it going to be for Jonathan Fox? It's P2, so it's getting very close now. 2 guys will fill in the after night, setting P2 1. Very good there from the Red Bull. I don't think it is good anymore, but I don't know, I'm not keeping up to track too well. If the Williams are 1 course aside, another lap, you can see it's difficult struggling to get the last in. And set personal best, set purples as well. Locklear finally come out for a lap then, after a bit. Starting them to see what he can do. Rather than that, Williams can put his good turns 4 and 5. He's good on the sector. That's sorry, the first sector. So it's 3 tenths up as it comes to the slingshot onto the straight. Very easy to spin. Straight. Get caught out with a traction on the entry to the straight. Very easy to spin at times. Depends on what traction control you are using. But anyway, now going through the chicane. It's Tom Purple in the middle sector according to F1 22 and the Codemasters. But we'll see what the Alpine can do. It will be touching distance there on P1. That is the main engine. Very close at the moment to P1. separated by at least a tenth between P1 and 2 now. It's a second 10 minutes ago, so time to go past pretty easily. We now can squeeze the final corner onto the pit straight. No DRS, of course. What's it going to be? Is it going to be in touching distance? It's a Charman, not a bad lap there from the Alpine. Tom has done out lap there. We'll see if anyone gets into the 25 here this evening. It's Ross William, who's special 30.9 in the first sector. First bit of action from him this evening. And he's scoring, yeah, I guess it's damage on, you know.
It is.
Sometimes to get to put on the damage. So, yeah, that's just a mistake. We all make mistakes. It's very little to see in the session stuff. So, you're not expecting anybody on that unless someone finds it. Unless damage is reduced, I'm not sure. 1-2 there. To the final sector. All we need now is just a good final sector and we'll be on for a good lap. So he's got to keep focused, and now he's going to go out towards the corner. The last two corners which are turns 14 and 15. Oh, he's damaged. Oh, yeah, okay, damage is unfortunately on. 1-2, he's going to have to stick with what he's got. He's fine for now. Tom Cross has started 2 laps to see how much he gets. No, he's down by 3.4 seconds. That's a shot to Tom. And Max there is a shine and a half at the moment just to get the laps in. And Jonathan Cox has gone a little bit wide. I think it's yeah, George is on an out lap. I don't know why he's letting through, but really he's just tired. Again. So,
and that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
Can't really find anyone else to be honest. Camden only see what he can do. He's not even doing it either, so he's happy that's it there, but people will just want to go once more. What's that? This session has ended. It's goodbye to it. And Mac. Strong lap there, 125.7. You can see how the track evolution changes are helping people at the moment. And Jonathan Cox can't improve. Tom, he can't improve. He's going to out the line. He's going to have to stick with what he's got to be for now. For Tom that is an absolute shot there for the championship leader. He goes P6, very nice. Chapman, he goes P2. What a lap. From the Alpine, the Tier 2 rider set himself a P2 lap. Can Mac do anything more? He's currently 2 tenths up in that first sector. Can anyone change the spiral of this? Jonathan Mac still can't do anything. He's even coming down to a point anyway. He's 2 tenths up. GRL Mac 2 tenths up in that middle sector. This final sector needs to be pinpoint accuracy. He's the only one. There's only 2 riders in the 25 at the moment, and that's Chapman and Mac, the first 2 riders on the front row as it stands. No, he's been able to finish 2-9. Mac then, what can he do?
I like changing weather.
He's on the final corner. He's gone again. He's going to Saturday there. Is it P1 for Mac? Is he improved? Yes, he has. Very nice back there for Mac. For 2-10.
And go slow. This one's the second, so I'm 4th. I'm on second row.
Oh no, go slow. He's gone up into P2. And that is the end of qualifying. Go slow steals the front row off George. But your pole sitter is GRL Mac in the McLaren. And go slow, just 800ths down on the McLaren of Mac, but we've got a different
5 of
pole
us
sitter.
within the
Here's
125.
our championship leader, currently in P9, which is Tombo Croft. Very
9
much a
of
shot
us
there.
within 1
Charlton
second.
on the
of
second
each
row,
other.
so unfortunate for him. he could be at least on the front row for now, but Waffler, the only one not setting a time. Mac P1, Ghostgo P2, and George P3. What a qualifying that was. Chapman on the second row. Marshall, he's set to P5. Beard, we all thought he was going to get pole for a second, but that was game over for him. But anyway, we're moving on to the race here in
That was
Melbourne.
my dry setup.
Interesting qualifying, to say the least. Let's hope it's going to be an interesting race for Tier 1. Please bring that up for Crowley 5th. Well, you are indeed. Anyway, the loading has been complete and it is a dry race, so you've got to hope now that the favourite driver has put on a dry setup. So it's all on them, really, all on them.
Are we going to ready up? That's a first. There we go. That's the way it should be. Lobby host readying up
I
first.
think there's a bit of a glitch at the moment. Hold on.
That's how it should be. Wait until the lobby host readies
the
up.
start time up now. But we'll see what happens from there on. 10 seconds to go until we start. I think it's going to be the formation lap, as usual in GRL. So it is. Anyway,
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're loading the gears, so let's go through them all if we can.
an extra lap to warm their target. There's still the formation glitch, formation lap glitch going on, which is such a shame after we've experienced around about 7 months of this game now, 7 or 8 months, and they can't fix the formation lap issue. So yeah, so EA to work on and those. So anyway, your pole sitter is GRL Mac in the McLaren. We struggled towards the start of the season from Hungary in round 1. The pit stop strategy is to meet hard and the 2-stop. If anyone's that stupid to go on softs, it would be a 2-stop on stop, medium. One pit's on the softs.
Just somebody that stupid. Oh, one piece got on the top.
And if he's going for an aggressive 2-stop or he's going for a soft hard, I won't be surprised if he is going for a soft hard, but
No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good.
2-stop off the top, medium, which is the aggressive way of going round of 2. Yeah, Canada P7, Jonathan Cox. Points, Jonathan P10, 1 P11. Moment P12, Jack 13, and Waffle with that 5 in 14. So now the majority are coming around the final sector to get ready to line up on their grid slots. We're going to start that one when the drivers come parked all of their cars. Russell was the one with our time in qualifying earlier on. Mac, first time on pole. And we're now going to line up on the grid.
Thank you. I need it after the last race.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out.
Well then, the lights are now just ready to go out as we head to 5 red lights. Ignite down, away we go, pedal to the metal here in GRL Tier 1. And George got off to a fantastic start there. There's an Alfa Romeo bit down a little bit, but George up into P1 with an amazing start there. Go slow, has made up a position back on Matt. George with an absolute fantastic start there. Go's going to try and take one on the inside here of George. And yeah, George gets a tackle there through goes Matt. Yeah, very good start there. Matt just backs out of the thought. And there is on top 3, Shartman not making up any
Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
It wasn't due to me this time.
Made up 2 positions. And yeah, Marshall has made it up to himself, and that is a vertical pace start after Waffler. I think he went on a spin. But yeah, very good start there, very clean. We've got all the drivers in this one. Ghostload with a fantastic start. That was unbelievable, very clean. And Matt, the pole sitter, now down into P3. He didn't really get off to a good start there. George got off to a fantastic start. But yeah, he's now back down into P2. We're just waiting for this vertical pace car to end. And Go Green Racing have not had one singular racing lap yet. It's just safety car laps at the moment. Hopefully we do get a safety lap. It's more than likely that we will. I think the signal of Green Racing is going back up in just a few moments time.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending, wait for the greens.
No, I don't think the signal's come up yet.
Okay, clear.
But the guys are going pretty quick at the moment. And Gusto just trying to get away from the pack. And we're going green once again now, Matt. We're going to go on the inside. We've got a fantastic move done there on George. Very good move there. And George just had to back out of it because we would have been caught up in an accident there with the McLaren. But very good restart there from Gusto. He's just running around it at the moment. Now Matt regains position up into P2. George losing a position from Matt. Shartman also finds out himself. Johnson Fox now is going to try and look at the move on Shartman, which didn't work. So, and there's a battle between Tommy Croft and Warranty. Tommy Croft has to avoid the curve, but he still gets the move done. I think he lost the pace on Warranty there. He's really on the soft sorry, I know, there's a spin off moment. He's gone to the grass with the billiard. And obviously gets the back-to-back with the final one. Now gets the back-to-back, but 24 there, also enabled as well, so the guys will get a fair share of the points. So the save one in the field, he's done well qualifying actually. He's got a box onto his step 5, that's pretty early actually. No good wheel change from the Alfa Romeo, unless yeah, he probably just had a bit of damage on his car. But yeah, not good that he's had to come out on a better fresh hard already. We've lost a bit of time as well. The top 3 is very thin at the moment. Tom is struggling just to get to the pack. Tom gets target, well Jonathan Fox and Shartman going at it. Very good battle. Jonathan Fox gets ahead on Shartman. But now Marshall trying to get into the bit himself. But Shartman doesn't really have the DRS. And Marshall just cannot complete a moving time there. Yeah, Tom now looking on the inside of Ian himself. So the Alpha male is doing very well at the moment, just to try and gain a few positions back. And you can see Chandler just went a little bit wide on the exit looking onto the corner, but now Ian will have a chance. No, he won't, because Chandler also has the DRS himself. Tom also has the DRS. Tom is trying to go side by side here with Ian. You can see he's using his battery, and Ian just backs out. He doesn't want to get caught. But Wanty with a fantastic side there on his soft compound straight, also trying to get involved as well. Ian losing a lot of positions to all of these tier 1 drivers, these tier 1 main drivers. But there is Tom up into P6 now. He's made Ian lose a few positions to Wanty as well. Jonathan Cox has lost 2 seconds to George there after battling with Charlie. Stranato now going side by side here with Ian, and Stranato just gets ahead. I think Ian is backing out of all of these tier 1 battles for now. He doesn't want to get involved, but now Panda is going to want to get involved on the Alpha Romeo. Everyone's just closing up to one another now, which is starting to get a bit interesting, because Wanty is now on the tail of Tom, the championship leader. P2 in the championship versus P1 in the championship, points P6, and Matt has taken the lead. I think it doesn't happen to Ghosto, because you can see now George is on his rear. He's going to catch that, but Ghosto just keeps P2 for now. Yeah, he's going to have to settle with what he's got for now, and Matt is going to carry on with that DRS with P1. Tom goes back, he's going wheel to wheel here with Chartman. Is Wanty going to try and get involved? Waffler. Oh, Chartman's gone big, he's onto the grass. Oh, he's switched the rear end of Wanty, but yeah, that's all things do come to an end. All those things do come to an end. At some point, hanging out inside the top. He's getting pretty much interesting. Throughout the whole budget's got no doing as of yet. It's Waffler and Bill at the back, 36 and 11 seconds behind. So we're only 5 laps in, anything can still happen. We've still got a very long way to go. Very much long, we're only on the 5th lap. So pretty much more can happen as we go on. Stranato now just coming down the straight to get some DRS, and he went a little bit wide. He's had to slam on the brakes pretty harder than usual. Ian trying to look on the inside, but he backs out of that door, and yeah, just stays at position for now. George then, he's on the rear of Ghosto once again. Matt losing some time now to Ghosto. This is an interesting fight. The 2 people who are not even in this championship fight. Will we have a different winner in this season? Either Ghosto or Matt. Matt has not won a race in dinner. I'm not too sure about Ghosto, but Tom is playing the team game here in the Red Bull, and Tom gets ahead of Jonathan Cox. So yeah, there is a massive team down at the moment where Tom has a lot of work to do. 2.7 seconds behind and Fast George at the moment. So yeah, you can see Matt now at pole sitter from qualifying is now losing some time to the Ferrari behind. The top 3, they're very close to each other, sticking within the DRS. Now, Wanty on the top, trying to chase Jonathan Cox. I don't think that's going to be the plan for the moment. Jonathan is actually on a set of hard to start this swap.
What the hell are you doing?
Check your
Stupid
MFD
ass
for a
prick.
new strategy option.
Still trying to chase that McLaren and get a nice little helicopter view there as well. So yeah, Ghosto then is going to try and settle a move here for P1. We're going to get a P1 battle. Not just yet. Obviously, people still have to do their strategies. We've had a few battles between the top 3, and Tom is still catching up, and Marshall is going to get ahead here of Spray and Pray. Nice move there from the tier 2 driver, and Spray and Pray has gone for a spin. He's still kept the car
That was a
going.
fantastic stop, faster than we were
So
expecting.
very lucky to still be in the top 10. But he needs to
Right,
win
we're
those
doing one more stop today. One stop left in this
Just going to
strategy.
let him develop a little bit more. Anyway, Charlton has boxed for a test of medium on lap 7, so I think he's going to go for a 2-stop then.
It's been an incident on track, but officials are looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Already, Russell has a good chance now to box Samuel Peters.
Understood. Stop in this lap.
No, I thought it was already a box, but yeah, good timing for Charlton because he boxed onto a fresh set of mediums, so that's interesting. There's a fairly interesting call there from the LP. So he's really put it the right time. And now it's going to make the pack come over. He's going to make a 4-8 final because Tom is a championship leader and he's the fastest guy on the, I wouldn't say fastest guy on the track, but definitely the fastest in the division, or TF, whatever you like to call it, but no good stats here at Red Bull, I'm pretty sure. Jonathan Cox will now be your new race leader here in Melbourne. Jack has decided to carry on. He thinks it's a bit too early to box as he's going to be ahead of Ghostlope, but behind Max. So this is the key game now from the pattern because Jack is now P3, Max is P2, so this could be a very good race win for Max. Jack has just got to do the hard work and defend Ghostlope and George, and even Tom possibly. Tom is on those hard, so he's got a lot of warming up to do between now and the end of the race. And he's got to carry those tyres to the end. So yeah, a lot of boxes in this one. And we've got to wait for one lap to catch up. So that'll be catching as soon as possible. Charlton has made the wrong call now because he's back up into P11 ahead of Nomad. But the new racer that is now Jonathan Cox in the Red Bull. So I'm pretty sure Jonathan Cox will try and hold up Max. So Tom's going to get to George, goes through Jack, and then uses Max himself. So that'll be a very hard chase though for Tom. Jonathan will have to do very good defending. So we just got to wait for the bottom two, which is what Flatline did to catch up with 13.42. The full course safety car is out. We've got to wait till now the bottom two catch up, which could be about lap 9-10. They can go full speed ahead while the others accelerating by 60 miles an hour. So between 40 and 60 miles an hour. That's your first 8 laps done with. Yeah. Pretty decent start. And we will have 20 laps to go. Well, I can see why McLaren has done this. They don't want a double stack and there's going to be a defensive tactic here for Jack. He's not been too well in this in qualifying. He's been a bit slow in the race so far, but he's on a set of hards anyway, so that bumps him up a few positions. That's the only good side of starting on hard. You get yourself a few positions higher, but then again you have to box still onto a different compound. You have to box anyway, you can't take the same time to the end of the Grand Prix, so yeah. 20 seconds is the gap between 12 and 13. We've still got no DNS in this race.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
But there you have it, the safety car is in this lap. Control set by race control. But Matt has a lot to do. He has to warm those hards up. Very hard to warm them. Jonathan Cox losing a little bit. So side by side with Matt, but I think Matt is on the top of his own road. Now he has, so Matt has been caught out a little bit by the Red Bull due to the DRS as well. You see the warming of tied up, he knows now that Jack is going to defend for all his might for his teammates, but George has lost a bit of time to go for ahead, and Chartman now ahead of Spray Dark. We will have to see that position, that ground there. But Chartman will not give up the 11, it's just a moment. And Chartman sorted it on the inside, but one thing, sorry, so Waffler just getting caught in the next team. George has a 3-second time penalty to the top 10 to get their penalty in this one. And yeah, there is Waffler around once again in this one. Not too sure what happened there, but yeah, that's sure. But he's going to be so low down now. He's so far away from the chasing path, trying to do each other. Yeah, Romsey making up a few places now. Tom now ahead of George. Romsey, he's on a medium set of tyres now, so he's going to do an aggressive 2-stop, which helps a lot now that the safety car has come out. Waffler now with a 3-second time penalty for corner 6. And Matt is going to overtake Jonathan Cox here, and he's going to get ahead here on Matt. And goes slow, he's going side by side. Now Tom getting a bit here with Jack. No, he's not, he's backed out. Now Jack is going to send one on the inside here and goes slow. A lot of contact being made between the two drivers. It's staying side by side. They've made contact on both sides. And that's George getting caught up in it as well. This race has turned absolutely everywhere. Waffler is aside in the pit. And that now brings Tom into the top 3. Jonathan Cox now 4 tenths behind still. I'm surprised there's no safety car. And green flags waving in both first and middle sectors. Green flags waving in all sectors now. And Jonathan Cox with a 3-second time penalty. That makes things way worse now for Red Bull in this circumstance. And now Skybreak gets ahead of Ian. Ian will try and cut back. The two Ferrari cars on. Oh, Chartman will banging very hard there with one of his tier 2 rivals. But Chartman is getting ahead, but he's going to go side by side with his teammate here. Comes around the penultimate corner, very nice move there. Yeah, everyone's down as Nomad is now ahead of Ian. But Ian chasing back. Side by side there, who's going to be last on the day? It's going to be Nomad, and he takes P9 for granted, and we'll have to stay P10 for now. But this race has turned absolutely on its head. Jonathan losing lots of points and Mike said the Red Bulls will have to pay the P9 at some point. The championship leader of Tom could spoil that McLaren party, and Red Bull could go on to win another race. But that contact has made a lot of dividends now for this race, because there was no safety car after that race.
Okay, there's been an incident on the track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car.
It's gone, and there's your second full course safety car. And now Tom has a real good chance of pouncing on GRL back. What a comeback drive this would be for Tom. I mean, it'd be a bit of luck as well after these 2 safety cars. But now we have 2 DNFs in this one. George and Waffler. Waffler was in the pits, George was on track.
Okay, it can take you this lap.
But that will definitely end up in the stew tonight. And now Jonathan Cox and Fox for a set of fresh mediums. And now Matt and Tom are now 1 and 2 for this one.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
The top 3 are 3
Pit
different
strategy
teams.
complete.
The top
See these
4
tyres through to the end
the
now.
top 5 are 5 different teams. The top 6 are 6 different teams. It's really going on in this one. Jack has gone into the box yet again. We have people, we have 3 people but that have penalties in this one. Jack in the pits as well. Well, we've got to wait till the end of lap 14 for the second car to come back in. It's at the end of this lap, but more than likely the end of lap 14. But this race has changed dramatically.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
There's a pretty interesting fight between George Berger and Matt in the first lap of this race. But now it's come down to Matt and Tom, just 2 drivers to win this race. Maybe even Panda if we get 4, but Matt and Tom have a collision. And yeah, George has that possession. We've got to wait for Charlton and Jack to catch up. I mean, the collision between Jack
Pitting
and
this lap then,
Berger.
coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
Yeah, I can understand. There's a lot of contact between Ghostface and Jack. Yeah, a lot of contact. You could see there that Jack was so desperate just to get a move done, but that was just unmoving. We didn't need to see that. But Sharpman and Wongfee have gone into the pits. Same as Jack. They've all gone back in. That's weird. And Jack is now back onto the top of the
Okay,
medium.
scrub tyres should run really faster, allows you to start the push.
Oh no, Jack was on the hard bit first. Oh, I don't think I can see this, to be honest. Can't remember what tyres they were on, but Wongfee on the mediums, Jack on the mediums, Sharpman on the mediums. Sharpman currently last out of all the drivers that are running in this race. Being has made up a few places as well from the start. Pretty unlucky in qualifying after not getting pole position. Matt, fantastic lap for the track of Evolution. Prioritising for these drivers of the drive racing standards. Let's hope
Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. Remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. And yeah, we just gotta wait and see. Gotta wait for Mac to get us back underway, and that'll be it for Mac and his stops for this race. Same with Tom, they're both on the halves. They can battle it out till the end. Strategies have been done. They've finished their strategies until another safety car comes out, but it is pretty low to GR out at the moment. Anyway, Tom and Mac come out from into the corner. Mac needs a very good restart on top. You can see Tom is so prepared. You can see now they're right behind one another as they come down the straight into turn 1. Tom looks towards the inside. Tom doesn't want to go on the inside, and it is a bit too far back. And Cameron keeps his position. Everyone keeps their positions. Oh, same. He's gone again at the same corner, well, the same exit of the corner, and he's now outside of the top 10. Wow, and now Tom is now ahead of Matt. I didn't even see that one coming, but he's ahead now. And Tom is just going to push towards the end to win this race. How quickly a race can change in Formula 1 and in GRL. Matt just needs to use all of the wheels down the straight to see if he's got any more in his tank. If he's got any more pace in the tank. Anyway, he's got that victory. Just didn't work yet again. And technology is not paid dividends for Matt whatsoever. Charman with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings after catching Jack in 3 seconds. But you can see he's struggling for pace against Tom. Quick comments.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against that finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Anyway, just around the final corner, start lap 16. 14 laps to go here in Melbourne. I think Tom has this one covered because he's just now flying. And now one to get ahead of Go-Slow. Wow, and now Jack getting side by side, and Jack overtakes Go-Slow. And Go-Slow pulls his rear end a little bit. I can see the frustration that they caused when they collided a few laps ago. You see the frustration there to Go-Slow. Pretty nice news though from Jack this time. He didn't defend as bad as a couple of laps to go. Now Jonathan and Mona, they're going side by side. Jonathan takes P5, but he does have a penalty to his name, so that's not really going to pay too much to his final race time, so he needs to keep it on the limit. If you want to keep your position, keep it on the limit. And Panda leading time for Max losing time for Tom, sorry. But it is what it is, unfortunately. Now, the backs are pretty much spread out now.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now
Getting
enabled.
ahead of Merman. DRS has been enabled this lap, but Merman's going to try and chase out the back. Here on 1-2, he's back out to the course. Trying to get too close on it, but Merman gets himself a 3-second time penalty. He's going to try and chase back here on 1-2. He'll ride on his onboard and decides not to send it. It's just basically no point. Oh, Matt. 3-second time penalty for Matt. Oh no. He's trying to the race win. They're possibly down the drain now. And you can see Tom is pushing. He is pushing because he's on second. He's flashing now. Tom is flashing. Matt still on 24% ERS. He's taking that ERS to the maximum at the moment. But Jonathan Cox and Bill going fighting at each other, but Jonathan Cox wins the battle. And he gets ahead of Jack now. He's going to want to chase down Moman. You can see that.
Okay, be aware, the grip level is going to start falling
Jack
when
goes
he's
down the outside. Nice move there from the McLaren. Absolutely tasty and delicious there from the McLaren. And he does indeed get ahead there of Moman. He performed there actually in Portugal a few weeks back, and now that's Go-Slow is going to do a 3-phase Hamilton there. But yeah, Moran made a little mistake. He's piling on the pressure after Jack made that awesome move. Go-Slow, he had another 3-second time penalty, I feel. But at the moment we'll look at the penalties, and Jonathan Cox does indeed get ahead as he goes side by side, Panda and Jonathan, and Panda gets pushed off the track, but Jonathan keeps the position. Panda without a penalty in this one, Beard now is trying to chase Panda to the battle, but this is the main battle to keep our eyes on the limit because the mate all nearly Tarzan there, they couldn't wheel to wheel down the back straight into the chicane. In Panda will win the battle. Who's got that better touch on straight on speed? They're still side by side, and Panda will win wide because here comes Beard out of nowhere. And now Jonathan's going to be in a little bit of trouble here for Beard because Beard having lots of straight on speed. Panda loses 2 positions in the making. And that is it done for them at the moment. Now Beard is going to go around the bottom and get that DRS and just try and just get on the Jonathan's rear, but it doesn't seem to be the case. You can see the difference between 13 laps old hard and 6 laps old medium. You can see there's a big difference between the two, but now Tom is just running away with it at the moment. 5% ERS, meanwhile Matt at 21% ERS. So on the left and lap old hard, Matt with a 3-second time penalty. Tom was absolutely
Right,
nothing
drop your
to
speed,
his
that
name.
delta's too low, I'm going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace
See what happened
immediately.
to him. Oh, he's just got it on the
We'll see you
exit
at
and
the
then
end of
the
this lap.
safety car.
It's a
See,
new
that's
strategy
really
available in the
helped
MFD.
And that'll hold Jonathan to a Red Bull 1-2. And now we have
turned.
In this Grand Prix.
Understood. Stop in this lap.
Panda, who came back today, yeah, he's not finished tonight, so unfortunately for him. Anyway, welcome back, Panda. We've had a few good battles here tonight. Good luck next week anyway. But Mac now has a chance once again on Tom, and you can see there how much it is between the two, 16%, 35%. So yeah. And Tom had boxed. Same with Mac. They're all coming in. That is interesting. Jack is going to carry on. And Jack is now your new race leader.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
On 6-lap-old mediums. Well, those 6-lap-old mediums are actually going to be better. Tom comes out P2, Matt comes out P3, so Jack is the only position change here in this race. Jonathan Cox is now down in P4. Straight back up into the top 10. Marshall outside of the top 10 by one player straight over
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths for the next car.
And corner putting. I won't take corner putting, but at least speeding travel.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
They're going on to the stops, but can they last 9 laps? That is the main question. I really can't see that happening. They've got to make a really good comeback drive on those medium runners if they are going to win this race. Once they had already won this season, they won a Belgium, so won a Belgium last week. Although that Belgium wasn't last week, it was the week before, 1-2-1. But anyway, Marshall has to catch up, but he's falling down a little bit. What's going on?
No, he commentated one week, not the other.
He's going slow.
So, of course, the last time he commentated was the Belgium, so it wasn't last week.
Is that fuel issue? Or is he going slow on purpose? I think, yeah, he's gone a little bit slow on purpose, I think. But, hopefully that shouldn't be a problem. It's only 1 hour, so yeah, a good piece of time. Anyway, Mark, Ian has boxed, so that is definitely the first fresh set of socks. We can see what people are going for, the two of Ronfi and Sharpman. But is he not only wasting a bit more time under the safety car? The drivers want to get going to race.
Come into the end of the lap.
A lot more time.
Got plenty of time to
But yeah, it might pay off in the end anyway. It's gone a little bit deep, so yeah, very deep after you exit the pit lane. 21. We are now in the 21st lap out of 29 here in Australia, in the streets of Melbourne. Let's get a move on. Let's get the best time in this lap. I don't know
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead. Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
The safety car is in this lap. So, Jack has got to release us across the finish line, so we're back to racing. No overtaking until the green flags, as you would know. All the races know when you should overtake. pretty plain and simple. Anyway then, Jack. Are we going to get a new race winner here in GRL this season? Jack there, can you come round the final corner? When will we start? That is the main
Okay, we're
question.
approaching the pit window.
And
You'll
Jack
be on
gets
top.
us underway, but Tom does not get caught out by it whatsoever.
Green flag.
They're just still too far behind the McLaren and we head into turn one. And you can see the better run that Tom gets out of the corner. And now Jack is going to try and defend toward the inside. Tom goes round the outside there on Jack. You can see now he goes side by side, wheel to wheel. And now the McLaren gets the Red Bull. And the McLaren gets the job done, but the other Red Bull gets the job done and the other McLaren. So this is all changing so quickly.
Check your MFD for a new
What the
strategy
race
option.
is turning out to do. So now Tom is going to get that extra strain on through because he's using that ERS to his advantage. One to the Chartman, they'll have to leave the last thing down here up the field, but Tom just cannot get ahead of Jack, which is such an important thing to do because Tom wants to increase his championship lead by at least 100 points at the end of the race. But Tom's going to go on the inside here with Jack. They go side by side now into the next slingshot. It's a three-way with the thing. And now Jack tries to hold on to the position, but Tom and Jack still going side by side. Tom gets up into P1. Now Jonathan goes on that tyre. The right to the left, they want to have made contact. Jack is in the wall. And he's got another safety car. Jack has pinned it. I think it's good. Jonathan and Jack have made contact. But surely now that is the Tom race win that we've all been waiting for. Well, not all of it. Tom won after going Grand Prix last weekend. But yeah, Bronte and Chartman making up a few places on those fresh slots, those three lap
Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Still no safe car at this point. And there we have it, it's a VSC. We have a virtual safe car. 2 VSCs, 3 full-course safe cars. Hopefully that's the last of the lot. It's Jack without the ring. It's such a shame, he's done so well. But his collision with
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, clear.
Now needs to hold up. Well, he needs to take Jonathan. And now green flags go out once again. Matt now trying to think on the move on Jonathan and have a look at the penalties.
In this lap, push now.
Jonathan has 3 seconds. That's not going to help Max at all because he's going to lose all those positions. Our goal for tonight might not even be on the podium. That's how the lap of this race has gone. But Chartman now is going to try and configure something. He's going to go on the inside and then talk about it, but back out. That's going to sound why he's going back to line 1-2. He's going to chase Max onto a podium position, even on the track, trying to overtake him for good measure. Such a shame for Jack really, he could have gone for a race here today. But it had to be spoiled by Red Bull. One PM is going to try and chase GRL Max. You can see how much he's gaining because he's in that pit. Now anyway, he's in the pit point.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Is that a safety car? It is.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Typical safety car. Once again. That's 4 safety car. Third or fourth, I can't even count at the moment. That's the massive difference has gone. Max has gone into the pit lane. Obviously can't serve 5 seconds because you can't have
That was
a 1
fantastic
second
stop,
time
faster than we were
penalty
expecting.
in F1. So there's a lot of people in the box and the McLaren's just run over.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
But yeah, it's going to make Red Bull 1-2. 1-2 has a really good chance of winning this race. A really good chance. And yeah, it's going to be a tough challenge for 1-2 because he's got to get past 2 Red Bulls that are 1 and 2 at the moment. So Jack then.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
And now, he'll gain some positions actually because he's now, well, going to catch up to the pack once again. And now, he's 22 seconds behind. And the whole pack is now closer to one another. So we're just waiting on for Jack to catch up, and we've only got 10 runners remaining in this race. We have 14 drivers turn up here tonight, and we've only got 10 remaining. So just gotta wait for Jack to catch up. Matt, our pole sitter, we've lost a load of positions today. To go for 3 laps worth of racing. Everyone is looking like they're on the softs. One of them 4 stops today, which is 1-2 and 3. But the Red Bulls, they're not on the softs. Beer and Spray, they're not on the softs either, so they're interested. And Jack has gone into the pit lane once again. So there's a bit of time wasting there for the McLaren, and we've just got away on him.
Here comes the open 5-lap lobby. There's only 3 laps to go.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Although we have the safety car currently in this lap then because Jack has finally caught up to the pack. So we are just waiting on him. Anyway. And Tom has just got to get away well, and we're going to have 2 laps, 3 laps worth of racing until the checkered flag.
Green flag.
Abu Dhabi 2021. And Tom gets underway once again. I think the Spider is now going to start and go on the outside of the set. There's Matt actually, going wheel to wheel with Spider. Unbelievable stuff. And then Charlie on the inside or outside even. Charlie gets a 3-snap of those here. Jack then, he's now riding inside P9. And look at this, it's an absolute carnage at the moment in the midfield. And oh, Charman. No, he's spun. Oh, go slow. He's also gone. By the McLaren once again. This is racing and a half, and half moves the thought remaining for a third year tonight. That's all we can say. 1-2 then, he's going to try and chase down that Red Bull to stop that Red Bull 1-2 from happening, and the first 1-2 of the season We haven't had a front row lockout yet, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we haven't had a front row lockout yet. With any of the drivers, well, between any of the teams, but we have not even had a 1-2 here in a race as well. So, yeah, just a couple of laps. So the back to the leader actually, or second. Oh, wow. Okay, Tom gets 6 seconds now. Jack will win this race. But it's not likely. It's really not likely. Which is unfortunate to say.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining. Gap's in the current
But
front
he's
is
losing so much
4.7
time
seconds.
to his teammate, which is not even going to help at all. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, you have to deal with it at times. Jack, yeah, he's not going to win the race now. It's unfortunate. He will try to lead the podium here tonight, but I think he'll get P5 anyway for his teammate getting that many penalties in top. But Matt is now going to get ahead here because I think Beard has spun, and now Jack's going to send it on the inside. Very good move there from the McLaren, and he gets himself up into P5 while Matt is now P4 in this race. And DRS has been enabled. Chartman is a spinner. He's gone yet again.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Any luck getting extra points. But this man has conquered every aspect of this race. Yeah, how much he's up on the fuel. That's it. Them safe cars have not helped him with the fuel. He's still sitting right at the end of the race. And now he's just got 2 sectors, he's got 1 sector to go, and he is a winner in Australia. He is conquering every race this season. Every single race. But I think that Red Bull 1-2 is going to be full here, because 1-3 is going to go on the inside here of the Red Bull. And now the Red Bull 1-2 is going to go. Oh, Mac has actually fulfilled it there. Of course, this man has conquered every aspect here in my world. And he's going to come out of the corner. Tondo Tom wins the Australian Grand Prix in round 9. Walter Tato P2. Jonathan P3, Jack actually P3, and Jack gets his hope on the podium, and the Red Bull 1-2 is yet to come. A 1-2 from any team is yet to come. Goswell will get 3 points in the bag. He's not had a good last 2 Grand Prix in the last 2 weeks, but he'll take 3 extra points home with him. And that is it then for the Australian Grand Prix in both tiers 2 and 1 for this week on Saturday. And Jack, yeah, I wouldn't say he deserves driver of the day, not for me, but we'll forget the podium celebrations. First we've got to do our driver of the day, and then we'll go down the good rundown. So my driver of the day, we'll have to go to Wonka, actually. He cut through the pack pretty nicely. Tom, I'd say he got through a bit easier there. But Tom extends his championship lead there, but he's not going to get 100 points ahead of Wonka. Not tonight, anyway. So here is the grid rundown anyway. So P1 there is the championship leader, Tom Go Clark. In the Red Bull started P9, done 2 stops in this race. And the rest of the podium is Wonky and Jack Williams and McLaren. They started P11 and 13. They both done 4 stops. Jonathan Coxon, he finished P4 in the Red Bull. There could have been a Red Bull 1-2 here tonight, but a last lap overtake from Wonky spoiled everything for Red Bull, and Williams and Monfils keeps Tom away from 100 points clear at the top of the championship. P5 then, Beard, a new lad in this one. Marshall, P6, Spraying Crate, P7. Mac, our pole sitter here for tonight, P8. He got unfortunate with the safety cars. Gusto, P9. Chartman, he would have got driver of the day if he carried on and didn't get P10, but he finishes at P10. Just moment, Panda, George and Waffler, P11, 12, 13 and 14, they all didn't finish. So pretty interesting Grand Prix then from all aspects, but now tonight is, it's now time to say goodnight to each and every one of you. So yeah, pretty interesting Grand Prix, pretty fun, but what we have to say goodbye to is now Melbourne, and we'll be here next time for Jeddah, and Curly will be streaming Tier 1. I don't know about me on Tier 2. I was meant to do Tier 2 tonight, but anyway, yeah, that is it from us at Global Racing Network or Global Racing League, and we'll see you next week at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Yeah, come on, mate. Is you finished the race? Just